What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Life of a Geek. Welcome back to Dom's Anime Den, where we talk about anime, everything, figures, tapestries, PVC, anime news, everything you could think of right here on Dom's Anime Den. So I have Lucy HEARTFILIA Pop-Up Parade. It's a figure line by Good Smile Company. And here she is. She actually came out in October, I think. October. Her and Gray Fullbuster came out in October. I believe Natsu came out in September of 2020 or August of 2020, but I hadn't heard of these until I saw that they were already sold out. So my first one was actually Urza, which I will put the description in the, I will put the link in the description below so that you guys can go and watch that review. I will be showing Urza on this video again so you guys can kind of see them together. I love comparisons, and please watch out for these guys. They're coming, they're going to be reviewed. So definitely come back to Life of a Geek. All right, let's get her open. Box, that's the front, the side, that's the back, that's the bottom, that's the top. So very basic box. Okay, so now we have Lucy herself, a stand, and a celestial key. All right, so I see a little scuff mark I'm not feeling on her, but it looks just like her. They even got, you know, her outfit right. That's not what I was thinking, guys. Just kidding. Okay, so just off bat, the way that she's posed is a little problematic. Okay, so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. All right, so I'm gonna try to place her on her thing. So she goes this way. Now where she's at right now in position, the hole for this foot is the beginning of the hole of the foot. It's about a centimeter off. So I'm gonna try to push her in on this way and snap her and spread the leg and see if that works. All right, I'm taking one for the team, guys, so wish me luck. Okay, so then, all right, I snapped it in sideways a little, like started going in. I started going in with the peg right here, and then I just put the very beginning of that right in there. So now what I'm gonna turn her around so that it all goes in at the same time, and I'm gonna press together. Yep, and there she is. That's a really odd pose to put on a stand. So yeah, that's something else. But she's on there, she's flush. Okay, beautiful. And then all right, here's the key. Huzzah! And what I'm hoping is, there's a freaking slot for it. That's what I'm talking about. kind of goes like in there. That worries me because I don't want to bend this. Okay. Can his arm come out at all? Look at that. Look at that. It kind of gives you a better of a clear view to get it in there. Because see, if you do this, it's just going to fall. So it's not like in there. There's a hole for it, so it has to go in there. You have to wedge it in well. Be careful. Do not push at the end of this key. Do not push at the end of this key, okay? Try to put it, line it up, take the arm off of her, line it up, and push with the base, from the base of the key, because you don't want to bend this. This is very, it seems like it's hard, it's solid, it's, you know, it's solid. Like for PVC, they did a good job making it like a solid key. But if you push onto the key, on just this part, yeah, I don't see that not snapping. I see the fact that that might snap ASAP. Okay, so you put, there might be instructions in here, guys. I didn't see any. Okay, so definitely make sure you take the arm off, okay? All right. Keep spinning the other direction, which I'm not a fan of. You know what, let's go this way. Okay, so Lucy HEARTFILIA, the heir of the HEARTFILIA family, the HEARTFILIA fortune, that if you have watched the show, you find out becomes not much. But she is a celestial wizard of the Fairy Tale Guild. She is actually a fan and then becomes a actual celestial wizard of Fairy Tale. They say that she's a useless character. I don't believe that. I'm not going to get into it much because I'm here for the review of the figure itself. But I definitely like Lucy. She has, the character is very well developed and has a very good backstory. And she has a lot of character progression. And she definitely at first was a spoiled rich kid, you know, so I think she grows a lot from that, and she grows a lot as a wizard as her skills also grow. So a lot of things happen for Lucy HEARTFILIA throughout the course of this amazing anime. Anyway, now that I yapped for a little bit and you guys seen her kind of spin around there, I'm gonna bring her closer. Okay. So off the bat, I'm not a fan of her hair. It could have been a little bit, you know, it could have been executed a lot better. I felt like Urza's hair was executed a little bit better than Lucy's hair is, especially in the bangs department. And even just making that, you know, those hair look like strands. It looks really bulky and like it could have used a little bit more definition. So there is that with the hair, especially with the front bang. It looks really lumpy. I'm not a fan of that sculpt, so they could have definitely smoothed that out a little bit better. Her hair, some areas are a little highlighted, some are not. They could be a little bit better. Even on her belt, there was a part where it was painted and it's not like solid. Some of the paint comes off of it and everything. So she's okay. Her bow is pretty cool, but again, the paint details are not as smooth as I would like them to be. So I'm not feeling the lack of smoothness from, you know, the execution of the paint. Her pose is great. The way that her hips are kicked out is great. They even gave her big buns. Pretty decent smooth thighs. She has the really super high stockings and boots that definitely looks like Luffy's. Wow, too much One Piece stuff, guys. This definitely looks like Lucy's first outfit. You got the whip there, which looks pretty cool. That looks pretty neat. The base is super basic. Urza's was like it's like a purple, where this is like a pink or a magenta. I'm not sure, but yeah. So then I like how she's, you know, she has the key out like that, like she's ready to attack. That's pretty cool. Her fairy tale tattoo is on there. It looks pretty decent. Her fingers, they're okay. I mean, it is still a prize figure, guys, so you know, I don't want to be too hard on it, but yeah, the fingers could use a little bit more detail. They're still skinny. They're like fat, you know, super fat fingers, and don't look proportionate to the figure. But you know, they definitely don't have as much detail as even the Kotobukiya girls I showed you guys in my previous videos. So her crop top looks cool. Her abs look good. They did a decent job. You could see a couple seam lines on the side of her abs. So there's that. The small of her back looks good. They did a nice little sculpting job there. The boots look okay. They could have used a little more shading. I definitely liked Urza's figure a little bit more. Maybe I'll go for her bunny, for the Lucy quarter scale freeing bunny that was just put up for pre-order, and I was just like, really, freeing? You're gonna do this to me? I have 3 other bunnies that I may possibly want, so now I have to pick or sell a kidney. Anyway, so yeah, where she keeps her keys, that's right there. That holster's there. It looks pretty cool. So she's okay. I mean, if I was to rate her on MFC, I'd probably give her like a 6 out of a 10, because even for a prize figure, there's several things on there. Even like the smoothness of the paint on her sleeve, it doesn't look that great. Yeah, so I'd say a 6, where I think I gave Urza like an 8 or something, because it was still a prize figure, so there could still be some better stuff. Don't quote me on that. Just go watch my Urza video and let me know what I said. Come back and comment on this video and correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, she could be better. The blue's on spot on. Her face is spot on. That's her face. Her eye color is good. You know, but it could definitely, some of the painting could have been smoother. Her hair could have been smoother. Love the pose, like I said. Definitely looks like Lucy. Just some of those smaller details. Definitely, as far as the paint job goes, they could have done a much better job. Even like the lines of the collar, the yellows, you can see some of the blue. Like, you know, there was, I don't know if it's paint. I don't know if I wouldn't want to say paint transfer. It just outright looks like it. You know, it might have needed another coat. Good smart company. Okay, it might have needed another coat. I still like it. I still paid for it. But very, very nice figure. Very nice. Very nice. I wouldn't say amazing or beautiful, which is my usually go-to, but very nice. It's very nice for the price as well, because it's cost me $43.33 with shipping. I got it on the Good Smart Company US site. I will put all the links in the description below. Look out for those. She's alright. She's alright. So here's actually Urza. The guy said I was gonna bring her out. So here's Urza. Here's Urza, guys. Don't mind me. I'm a little bummed because I really hoped, you know, from the stock photos, Lucy looked like she was gonna be better. You know what I mean? She definitely looked like she was gonna look amazing. I'm definitely a little worried about Natsu because I saw the hair and I saw the face and I was just like, I'm only getting this because I need something of the character. It's this, I don't have enough. I don't have enough. But yeah, Urza, Lucy, freaking awesome fairy tale ass kicking chicks. Pop-up parade by Good Smart Company. It's their price figure lines. It looks like it's gonna bridge the gap between some of those more expensive pre-painted scale figures and Nendoroids, and maybe even Figmas. Definitely could bring some characters that have not gotten any love to our homes, guys. So support this line. And that's it, guys. That's all on Dom's Anime Den. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you like this review and to talk about everything anime on Dom's Anime Den, come back, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can get the latest content. See you later, geeks.